What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. The date is June 7th, 2020, and we are on episode 18.
18.
Or as Yogomi said, we are of age.
We are of age. Our podcast is of age. It can officially be in my stream right now. So
That's fair. I mean, I do a teen stream, but...
I should probably switch it to stream, huh? Or switch it to teen. Should I?
I mean,
think I should?
in this one, we're not... at least we're going to do everything we can not swear, right?
True. I don't swear in my stream anyway, and it's 18.
That's true.
But
Well, sometimes your music, though. Sometimes
I try to keep it clean as possible, and every once in a while one slips through, so I get it.
Also,
yeah.
when you leave it 18
However,
plus, it just has one more firewall for the trolls to have to go through.
True. However, I will say that I have been in plenty of teen streams where nobody cared about what they said on mic or what was being played on the music. I was just like, okay. They're like no filter period from the streamer or the music. So I don't know if those are really hard rules that anybody's sticking by, but you know.
Right? What are those rules actually? I think we need to have like a written down,
Teen
like this
stream.
is what this means, but teen stream. Because I don't know about you, but teens right now are not the same teens they were when I was a teen. And that was not even that long ago.
Definitely not me either. And mine was a while back, and it's like, nah. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's get through the intro stuff, and then we're gonna talk about some stuff.
Yes.
All right. So you guys make sure you guys check out our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, got all that good stuff. We just have a website, Zyba.games, and we have a Patreon. We'll announce those people that are on there at the end of the show. But if you guys want, there's a Patreon. Somebody will probably put it in the chat here in a second, but if not, it's cool because it's just Zyba Games on Patreon, which is really easy to find. But, you know, that is what it is. So the things we're going to be talking about today, we're going to talk about Destiny 2's live event that happened. We're going to be talking about the Cyberpunk Xbox that came out. We're going to talk about the new Xbox Store redesign leak. And we're going to talk about, Yogomi doesn't really want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it because I loved it, but Warface Breakout.
Well, I didn't play it, so. I watched you play it, so I can still talk about it.
I don't know how many hours we all put in this week in that game, but I'm pretty sure I'm 24, 25.
Wow. Yeah, you played it almost every night this week.
Listen, Drusilla's saying you didn't love it. You got so salty. Listen, I said this. Was it last week I said this? If you don't criticize the things you love, do you really love them?
True.
Oh,
as much as I love Destiny, I have my can't let .chaos be number one. Okay,
From
T-Bone. Thank you for the embers, dude. I mean, you know how much I love Destiny, and I criticize it. I still have criticism for it.
It's true. You need to, if nobody's criticizing it, nothing's gonna change.
True.
So
true.
And let me tell you, I got some things to say about Destiny, but that's not important. It's true. You got to have growth in the games, right? So I kind of wanted to, I know this is a touchy subject, and I feel like by saying that, Yogomi already knows where I'm going to go with this, but we want to just draw a little attention to what's happening in the world right now, because I feel like it's kind of, as how do I say it? We have a platform, and I feel like we have an opportunity to be able to teach with it. Is that the word I want to use? That's a good word. That's a good word.
That's a good word.
Yeah, I feel like we can teach with it, and just kind of talk about how what's happening. There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
Yogomi, tell me what's happening.
Well, it's really interesting, and you guys know I've actually been talking about this past couple of weeks. As an African American in this country, who has actually dealt with a lot of inequality, it's something, in the midst of all this crazy, global crisis that was already existing. I think everything just really just hit a point when we watched a person of color basically be murdered in broad daylight on video. Everybody saw it. There's not really any argument there. It's exactly what happened. We've seen many angles of it. It was something that could have been avoided. But unfortunately, it's something that's happened for years and years and years. And it's not just from, decades, it's from centuries of mistreatment and inequality. And even though after we've had many laws passed and many things, if you really look at the history of things that have happened in the country, we're still dealing with these things. And this is coming from somebody, you know me, DJ. We're like best buds. I'm actually I've worked hard to get where I am. I'm successful in my career, and this is coming from someone who is successful. And I still have to deal with these inequalities and these things that happen. And then what's the crazy thing about it, I think, is that it's weird that it takes something so extreme for people to go, oh my gosh, we should really look at this. You know what I mean? And it's not just things like this. It's things like mass shootings and other things where things get to a point where, how did we let it get this far? How did we let it get to the point we've ignored it, or denied it for so long, or it's one of those things where it's not my problem, so it's not something I need to discuss. And when it's sometimes it's really often hard for me to discuss it because I don't want to make the conversation about me. Yeah, like I want to talk about it, and but I don't want to be like it's my problem. It's everybody's problem. And I think that if you really stop and think about it, and think about your friend, like, I am friends with people who differ with me on a lot of things, whether it's politics or, and the thing is I can tell you right now, for me in politics, I don't claim a party. I listen to everybody, and then I pick what makes sense to me. So you'll never hear me say I'm a this or I'm a that, or I'm part of this group or part of that group. I follow what makes sense, and I use common sense to make my decisions for me. Yeah. So I have friends that differ in a lot of things in politics, and I think what has really bothered me is their silence, because they're afraid to talk about it. And I think that the time now is to listen. Just talk. It's not really. It's a touchy subject and it's uncomfortable, but it's actually okay to sit down and talk to people about it. It's actually you know what? We've been friends for a long time, and you're a person of color, you're African American or whatever. What have you gone through? Or what does this mean to you? As a friend. Yeah. And it's okay to have the conversation. It's okay to listen, and people. I mean, you'll be surprised the response that you may receive. But the big picture is that there has to be change, and not just and it's not just policies. It's not just policies and laws and regulations. It's hearts and minds. Like, people have to. I think
that's the main thing.
The hearts and minds, right? Yeah.
They can't just pass a law and be like, it's over.
Because exactly, that's not going to fix anything. I could still go out right now. I mean, I've had things happen to me and say that had nothing to do with any law or any policies. Some people said and did things to me that I was like, wow, really? I mean, I can go story after story, but we won't. But but all that to say is, I as hard as I've worked to get where I am in my career, I have come upon roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. And I do believe that that there is racial inequality in a lot of these things. I've had people say things to me that they thought were complimentary, but they were actually backhanded, racist, and it happens, and it's just a matter of when you walk out of the house, I know that when I leave the house, I am worried about getting killed or getting pinned for something and getting treated a certain way, because I'm not. I mean, I can tell you right now, I am the least of the police's worry. I don't have a record. I'm not a felon. I don't go out to cause crimes. I don't deal I don't do things to break laws. The worst thing I do is speed. I like to drive fast, but for the most part, it is a problem that a lot of people ignore. And the truth is, here's the thing. The truth is that nobody really has to talk about it. Nobody has to deal with it. Nobody has to talk about it because it's one of those things where it's always been done this way. That's kind of something that people use a lot. We've always done it this way. So why change it? Because it only works for a certain group of people. And this isn't a discussion about the protests and the looting or anything. I know that stuff is happening, but this isn't what I'm saying is about. This is something way bigger than that has been around for centuries and centuries. And it's like I said, it's just tough that it takes these crazy extreme events for people to do something about it or attempt to do something about it. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that even after all of this, anything's going to change. I don't know, but I will say this. I've seen a lot of companies, including Mixer, a lot of big companies posting up, they stand for the movement and they're saying a lot of things. Now I think that it's time that we hold them accountable. It's not just it's so easy to put up a tweet and say and make it look like, oh, we're for this movement and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we got to hold these companies accountable to provide help with the equality that has been missing for so many years. So, I think it's sad to say, but I think I'm kind of an anomaly in this situation to I've gotten to where I've gotten. I don't know a lot of people, my friends, people of color, that have done the things or have the things that I have.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure you can name a lot of people of your race that have similar things or in the same position that you are.
Yeah.
And it's just something that's got to change. It's going to take a while because this is my last point. If you really think about it, slavery lasts for almost 300 years, right? After slavery ended, there was a long time of just poor treatment. We're talking lynching. Black people were considered 3/5 a person. They weren't even considered a human being. There were legal signs in front and back of stores that said colored entrance in the front, or no coloreds allowed, or colored entrance. These were legal things that happened.
Yeah.
My mother and her family, the largest family in Lawton, 15 kids, most of them had to go to segregated schools by law.
Yeah.
So when we got the rights in the 60s, realized we're only 60 years from when they changed rules and did these things, and Martin Luther King and all the marches and stuff. So we're only 60 years from that. So it's tough to fix things that have happened from 300 years in 60 years. So we got a lot of work to do, and I just want to say I appreciate you bringing it up because I wasn't expecting it. So you knew I was going to go on a rant. So
I want to do another thing with you, too. Okay, so this time I wanted you to say it from your side of view, and then I want to kind of say it from my point of view because we are a lot alike,
and we're very different.
But we're also very different.
Yes.
We talked about it, right? We have different political beliefs, religious beliefs. We have different, a lot of things, right?
Yep.
I'm a straight white dude from Midwest, dude. I've got a good job. I got all this stuff, man. But it's a different. I want to give you guys a different perspective too. So this is what I'm not gonna call it a confession. That's not the word I'm gonna use, right? But when things like this have come up before, I wasn't so acquainted with with black individuals. I didn't have any really black friends, right? I live over here. We have 10 black people in my small town, maybe, right? And so it didn't process to me. I'm like, what? They're treated the same. What do you mean? And then as I've gone and I see different things, I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, there is definitely an unfair advantage on one side compared to the other side.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I've going through this time, it's given me a lot of ability to be able to understand it differently. But then also another thing that I see with this too is we trying to figure out how to word it. We talk about like a lot of these things, like the protests. Those are great. Like I'm glad people are doing protests. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, and there's, I want to say, the loudest room. Everybody says like this thing, right? Like the loudest voice in the room is always heard.
Yeah.
But if something's making crazy racket, you're gonna hear it more. So that's why like we the different sides are seeing these things, right? You're seeing police brutality, like right. I'm not talking about, obviously we know there's been a problem like before, but like protest or the rioting, the police like brutality, like especially right now the police brutality, like the only things that you're seeing are the noises.
Right.
And I see people that are posting like the good stuff, but like all we're seeing is these like the loud noises. Like you're like,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you could be at a concert and you hear some crazy ass thing over, over on the side, and you're like, everyone looks. I'm like, man, what's that?
Yeah, it's true.
And so it's
true.
I mean, you can say, I mean, I get that guy comes in the channel and he says that, right? He says Blue Lives Matter, but it's like it's like every like, and I get the point right now we're using is everyone's like Black Lives Matter, everybody lives matter.
Yeah,
everybody should be treated the same.
But that's exactly the thing is there's a kid that was holding a sign the other day, and when people say Black Lives Matter, that does not mean only Black Lives Matter. I think what we're trying to say, what a lot of people are trying to say is for so long Black lives have not mattered, and when you see you don't see the things that happened to George Floyd, you don't see those things happening on a regular basis to other races. Not even, if you really think about it, you go through the news, you don't even see it happening to other races besides white people, like Asians or Latino. You don't see it on a regular basis. But I feel like too. Oh, go ahead. Well, we're constantly seeing it happen and happen and happen, and so it makes us go, "Wow, you guys don't think Black Lives Matter." And but the whole point, and if it's that, I don't understand why it's that hard for people to understand that when we're not saying, and if you're saying that all lives matter, then you're agreeing that Black Lives Matter. And coming back at us with all lives matter is there with people, you know, people were saying like when New York City got hit by, or Boston Strong, like when Boston got hit with the bombing and everything, and there was like Boston Strong. And nobody was saying like, well, Dallas strong. Dallas is a city, or New York. What you know what I mean? Like this is a situation where this is somebody that needs help, and that's all we're really trying to say. And this is coming from someone out of my mouth. So again, if you have trouble understanding what I'm saying, that's what it means. And and the guy. Here's the thing about the person who just came in and said that. The reason that person said that wasn't to be helpful. You know what I mean? No. Because we're not talking that's the kind of thing that somebody says to deliberately be offensive. And again, this is all because of a race. That's where the whole thing Blue Lives Matter came from, was because of what was happening to black people. That's where it came out of, you know. So you could see that's what someone like me has to deal with on a daily basis. Yeah. Even when I haven't done anything and you've asked me to talk about it, I haven't done anything to that person, but he's like, no, I don't care what you're talking about. Didn't get into the conversation, didn't ask questions. He's just like, no, you know, Blue Lives Matter. That's what we have to deal with on a regular basis, you know? Yeah. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that cops' lives, that's not what we're saying, you know? Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
There was one more thing I wanted to add to this, and then we can go to gaming, because that's what you guys are here for, gaming. I get that. But there's one more thing I want to add too, like, and I want your opinion on this too, because it seems super weird to me, but like people like have this idea that you have to say something like right now, you have to say it. And I don't get that. Like, people aren't gonna learn instantly. Like, it's a process, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get it last time. That's on me. And I feel bad about that. But like, I'm not gonna learn in like 5 seconds just because something happened. Like, I see it also, and I'm like, what the frick, dude? All of a sudden, it's got a process, man. Like, and I see these people, like Mixer had people were like, we're leaving Mixer because they haven't seen anything yet. Like, yeah. Well, first of all, they're a corporation. That's different. I get that. They're a corporation. They got to go through all kinds of different hurdles before they can post something like that. Just because they have to cover their butts. Because when we talked about this before, corporations are really out there for your money. And that's
Right.
just what it is. As
Right.
much as you want them to be your friend, they're not. But I don't know. I couldn't post something for like the first week. Like I literally just didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I even talked to you about it. I was like,
But
I
I
want to
think
say something.
That's okay though. That's okay to not know what to say. That's okay to be like, it's okay to just stand back and listen. And I want to say,
Yeah.
I want to point out something that Offset Juicy said. He said that you don't see it happening to others Hispanic. I just wanted to say, I want to reiterate that what I was saying is you don't see it happening on a regular basis like you do with African Americans. I did not say it doesn't happen. I have tons of Asian friends here in Dallas, tons. And I'm talking, one of my best friends is Laos. Another friend is Vietnamese. I have Chinese friends, lots of Korean friends. My DJ crew here in Dallas, the Cutthroat, I'm the only one in the group who's not Latino. All of them are Latino. Every single one of them. There's 7 people in the crew. I'm the only one that's not Latino in the group. So I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that on a regular basis, you're constantly seeing it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen because that would be extremely ignorant. I know that all kinds of, because the thing also, I'm also saying is, I'm not saying it doesn't happen to white people, but I know that white people can honestly say that they don't really have to worry about it going out of the house as like I do, you know? So I want to make sure I don't know if it's rephrasing or reiterating, but I don't want to give, or be like insensitive to other races that it's not happening to. But there is definitely inequality, and it is when I say, when I say people of color, I do mean everybody. It's just that we end up in the news more, and I think a lot of that is because possibly they want to show it. It could be maybe they want to vilify, the black people. Like these are the people that are causing the trouble, so this is why it's happening to them. I don't know why it's always black people that are always in the news that this is happening to, but it's weird. It's really weird. And
well, that was fun.
Yeah.
So,
hey, you know what though? It's important to have the conversation, and I applaud you for bringing it up. I know that probably took some courage, especially when you said you didn't know what to talk about. And we've been friends for a long time now, over 2 years. I feel like that's a long time, especially considering we met here on Mixer, and now we will be friends. I knew from the jump that you and I had different views. I knew. You told me, what your religion is and everything, and we are very different. We're very like and very different. But I still can accept you as a good friend, and the fact that you took the time to bring this up in the conversation, it's important. I want to say one more thing. The other day, somebody went into, you guys know that I'm a geek, and Yogomi deals with a lot of things like movies and stuff, and I also work with a lot of cosplayers. So somebody went into, a couple of days ago, the thank you, Nuts. I appreciate that. Went into the cosplay group.
It's just so funny saying his name and
somebody went into the cosplay group and said, "It's I'm really surprised how quiet it is in this group. This is a platform for us to to really help out because it's a pretty big group, the North Texas cosplay." And someone was like, "No, I don't think so. This is a nice escape from that. That's everywhere." That's what somebody said. And then it went this whole thread of people were like, as if there's no racism in cosplay, which there absolutely is. You have no idea. You guys know how much I love Captain America, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea how many black people have been just attacked and insulted because they cosplay a white character. It happens all the time. And the fact that this person, I ended up leaving the group because I was just like, wow. And there was the fact that the thread went on that long and they were still arguing about like, no, I don't have to,
no mod stepped in and shut it
and I
all
was
down.
like, I'm out, I'm out. And I just do a lot of photography and video stuff for them. I don't cosplay, but I love cosplay. I think it's amazing. But that's the kind of thing that we deal with. Nobody's going to go in there and have, you mean Captain Puerto Rico? I 1 star on his chest. That's right. Prime Enzo, by the way, Prime Enzo and Offset are, so a lot of people think I'm Puerto Rican. They're my secret Puerto Rican family, by the way. But you know, it's just like, it's easy. And the thing is, like I said, it's easy to not have to talk about it. So I appreciate you and I applaud you for bringing it up. And I thank you for that, as not only as a professional, but as a fellow streamer and as a good friend. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
And happy birthday.
You guys ready for the, oh, I don't want to talk about my birthday, okay? I'm getting old. Let's just, never mind. I'm just kidding. But like, I'm gonna offer a challenge to everybody. All right. This is weird because I spent 2 years of my life doing this. All right. So, but I'm offering you guys a challenge. It sounds super weird to say it like this, but like, when you guys go on social media next time, like, just retweet something positive. Because right now, only thing people are retweeting is negative stuff.
Lots of negative stuff. Lots of negative stuff.
And that's not like breaking the silence. Like, that's different. Yeah. That's like feeding the fire. Like, and it's not the good fire you're feeding.
Yeah.
People don't like stuff shoved down their throats, man.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's.
And also,
anyways,
you know what? Just have a conversation. Just sit down and have a conversation outside of social media with someone. You know. Just
it definitely helps.
It doesn't
honestly don't even go on social media right now.
It doesn't have to be blown up on social. It doesn't have to be a Facebook post. It doesn't have to be a Twitter post. Just step back, because there's a bunch of random people that you don't know they're gonna like it or retweet it. Connect with somebody that you actually care about and have a conversation with them. I think that's more important.
Yep.
And
I've had multiple nights this week where, I mean, I told you about it. I had that one night, like, I couldn't sleep, dude. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And like, I want to help people, but yeah. Don't look at the negative all the time, guys, and you'll feel happier. It's just proven fact. I mean,
well, you bringing this up in the podcast helps more than you know. I mean, trust me on that one.
I mean, I hope, but you know. And maybe we'll get some hate for this. I don't care. If you guys got a problem with us talking about this, don't listen to our podcast.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because we are very big as exposing our opinions all the time, and it's just So Yogomi, let's talk about some video games this week. Oh wait, what did you play this week, Yogomi?
Destiny. Wait, I did play games with golf with you guys a few times.
Was that this week? I don't think we played it this week.
Did we not play it this week?
Maybe we played it Monday.
I think we played it early. We played it really.
No, we didn't play it Monday because Monday it was a long night on Monday.
That's right. That's right. You got back really late. Yeah, I guess we didn't play it. I played a lot of Destiny, and what else did I play? I played something else.
We'll play golf tonight at that birthday party. Okay, guys. Yes. We'll play golf tonight.
I worked on the show this week, and then I feel like I played something else though. I think
dude, this was a crappy week, man.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm no longer undefeated in trials. I jumped in trials last night.
I watched last night. I was watching. Yeah. I was watching on Doof's channel.
Yeah.
Doof wouldn't talk to me.
Hey,
so I went to Junior's channel. Yeah. So he talked to me.
Yeah. It was bad. It was late night. It was like
the
super try hard sweats. Yeah. And then it was just like literally there was one team where two people had the Bastion. It's just like, oh man, you know what I mean? And plus,
you won't see me on that game for a while.
Yeah, the communication wasn't there for some reason, so it just wasn't a good time. I don't know if you saw, but I was actually I was very hesitant to jump in. Like Junior was like, "Hey, Yog, you want to come and?" I'm like, "No, I'll let you guys play." I kept telling him no. Then he was like, "No, come on!" And I was like, then I jumped in. And of course, it was not fun. It was not fun. And then we played. After that, we just jumped into quick play, played Control, and we had fun. Like that was fun, you know. But yeah, it was not good. It was not good. I just don't enjoy it at all. Oh, I know why I played Destiny 2 this week is because it was the last week of the season, and I was trying to knock out a few things before the season was up. I was trying to get the the Fourth Horseman, which is an exotic shotgun, and I needed to get the Catalyst. So I jumped in with Chuck and I think was it Babs or Babbles? We jumped in, went through, got me the Fourth Horseman earlier this week, and then last night I jumped and went and cleaned out a bunker in the Catalyst drop. So I'm good with this season, and I also got another seal. I got the Wayfarer seal. Dang. So I did play a lot of Destiny this week because I was trying to do what I could do before the season was up. So
yeah. I'm trying to think what I actually played. Did you play? Okay, I want to be honest with you. Did you play any Alan Wake?
I did not.
Dude, okay, we're gonna have to do it again. I didn't have time this week.
I didn't either.
I worked like 60 hours this week. I got home super late, and I was like, dude, I'm so mad about everything. I'm just gonna play Warface and get even more mad. So I played.
I know, Josh. I know. I feel so bad. I thought about it too, and I was like, crap, I didn't play the game.
So we'll try Alan Wake again. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Yeah, we had a good entry into this podcast though, so we're good. That'll help space out the time in this podcast.
It happens, Prime, right? It happens.
So this week I played Rocket League. I always play Rocket League.
I think I might have gotten.
That's what I'm thinking. I've heard a lot about that game being very.
Discord.
Bobo played it, and Bobo was like, I saw Bobo go for a little bit. He's like, I don't think so.
I think I got taken out of the Discord. I'm in AFK.
I'm pulling you. I got him. There you go.
There we go. All right,
dude. I thought I fixed that. Can you make a channel not do AFK on?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Use voice activity. No.
Yeah, it kicks me out every once in a while.
There we go. Okay, we should be good now. Well, so what happens is... Oh, I muted him.
Oh.
My bad, muted you out.
So Drusilla, I'm actually, the way it works is the reason why it's AFKing me, and I'm in two different Discords. I'm in the Discord as two different people, so I can listen with one and talk with another, and not have to hear myself. So yeah.
It's strange, but it works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, that's right, Game Girl.
Sorry, I was looking at something. I was reading something. I got I guess. You are just like me in that case where we sidetracked it. Like,
yeah, it happens.
I clicked on one link and I was like, what is that? And I was like,
rabbit hole. But yeah, Destiny. We had the big event, dude.
We did. We'll talk about my other game, I guess, later. That's a good point. Good move there. Because we're gonna talk about Warface a little bit later.
Yeah.
So Destiny 2 had a big old event.
Big event.
It was weird.
It took forever.
I'm gonna read this one paragraph for it. And I got this one from IGN. It says no. I didn't get this from IGN. I got it from Windows Central. It said Destiny 2's first ever event, Fortnite style live event just wrapped earlier today, and it was unfortunately not quite what some players were expecting. Instead of something monumental and game changing for a key part of the game world, it was more of a slow burn alternative to a standard video game cutscene. And instead of delivering a strong narrative payoff on a season worth of otherwise dull and repetitive activity, the almighty event ended without any change in direction or surprising new development.
Yeah.
That sounded mean, but I mean, in a blunt way, that is so true.
And we're talking about criticism. I got plenty of it for this season. So,
bro, okay, so we got in there. I got in there. I woke up early. It sounds bad to call that early, but it was early for me. Okay, get up there. Get in there like 5 minutes early, whatever. I don't need to get a fancy seat to watch this in the tower. We get in there, me and it was Pyrotics. We're in there just talking. Time happens, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
30 minutes later, nothing. All the streamers in an hour are still like, I think they messed up, or maybe their time was off.
They thought that it was
something.
bugged or something. I also think that they were like trying to wait for a lot of people to get into the tower.
But an hour?
Yeah, I think it was actually an hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh no! When it ended,
when it started,
it started at about an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
All of a sudden, we see these little red things in the sky. Everyone's freaking out.
Yeah.
30 minutes later, they start to hit.
Yeah.
Another 15 minutes later,
but I think that's also
happens.
based on I think they based it on actual physics. an actual distance. You know what I mean? Which that's what I try to chalk it up to. Is like, I guess that's how it would really be if it was really that far away. And the missiles.
So like the rockets launched at 10, and we just waited. We couldn't see them launching. We're just like, we're just gonna wait. I don't know what's happening.
I guess, yeah.
What if you were like, you were in like one of the bunkers, and all of a sudden the place just started shaking? Like, what the heck? Like, what's happening?
Yeah,
but
but it did happen. Did you see? So did you see like what else happened like afterwards and everything? Like the tower got destroyed at a certain area.
Yeah. So if you go over actually to where it got destroyed and you inspect it, there's you get your emblem right there.
Yeah, you get an emblem, and you know, I don't know. I gotta tell you, I'm just glad that this season's over. I got what I wanted. Yeah. I'm like, you know,
we do have something on Tuesday though.
Yes, there's a whole new thing on Tuesday, which I'm really looking forward to.
Probably going to destroy it. Somebody's saying destroying the pyramids, right?
So it's these pyramid ships that are on the way. Like in season, actually, I think it actually started back season of Worthy, or I think it was, where you saw the big pyramid revealed when Eris Morn shows back up, and there's this big pyramid. So there's actually, you can go see that ship now. Yeah. It's on the moon, or you could see it from the moon. But I didn't really know. You know, nobody really knew what it was about until they start talking about these pyramid ships that are flying, or I don't know if they're on their way or what. So now we know what those things are, but at the same time, I guess this next season's going to talk some more about that. I don't know, but I just was not. I thought that this current season was so grindy. I played so much Destiny, and then I go back to a bunker and I'm like, I only have like 100 of these Warmind bits. Like, this is it. Like, I've been playing so much Destiny, and I was like, it just was just too grindy. I mean, just like that one thing. What was it? Wait, what was it the Fellwinter's Lie one where you had to grind, and it was like,
I'm trying to remember,
millions. You had to do apparently millions of Seraph Towers to even get the Fellwinter's Lie or something like that. And so Destiny went back and refigured it to where you didn't have to do as many. But
oh, I do remember that actually.
Yeah, it was like it was crazy. It was just like, it doesn't have to be that grindy, people. And I don't know, maybe they were just trying to keep us busy while they came up. But it does not have to be that grindy. It's just too much, man. And that's coming from me, Destiny. Like, I love Destiny, but I don't think they can do no wrong. So,
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. 5, you're not wrong. See it from space, like in orbit above Earth.
Yeah,
that would be kind of cool.
I wish they would. Remember, we were talking about this the other night. Would it be cool if they put space
battles?
Yeah, space battles.
Gosh. Like they did. Do they even? They're the ones that did it on Reach.
Yeah. They did it on Reach. We played it the other night. It's Bungie.
Yeah, like they did that. Like,
yeah, bring it back.
And it looked so cool. I mean, 343 like clutched up the designs on that though, and they made that thing look.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it did.
But I mean, we've said that. Like, I'll keep saying it. How about that?
It looks good. It looks really good.
But the event was super cool. Yeah. It was awesome that it was happening all the place. They learned it, like they said in the tweets and stuff. This was a learning thing for them, right? They haven't done this before. But I think this is going to become more of it's going to happen all the time now.
Yeah.
This isn't like one and done. We're not doing this ever again. But I think they really learned, because I know Twitter was blown up. Like, why would you make something take that long?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking to video game players. Like, these gamers want their stuff, and they want it now.
Everything.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to. That's why PlayStation's like solid state. Like, your games are ready to go when you want them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. Honestly, it didn't really bother me how long it took. I know that sounds crazy. It didn't really bother me because it felt sort of realistic, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just me.
But you appreciate, there's a difference. Though, right?
Yeah.
You appreciate what it is.
Yeah.
But you watched it later though. We tried to watch it live, and like,
yeah, watching it live was different.
It's like when you're a little kid on a road trip and you're like, oh, it's got to be right there. No, it's not there. Oh, it's got to be right there. You're like, in your head, you're like, it's coming. And are we there yet?
You know what's interesting too is that I actually watched some of it while I was away. Like, I brought a few people up, watched their streams and watched them watch it while I was away. Before I came back, and and I kind of, even when I knew what was going on, I can only watch it for a few seconds because I was busy. But I got it. I got it during. I was like, oh, okay. It's one of these things. It is a slow burn. It's one of those things that takes a while because I was doing the math in my head. Like that thing's probably so far away, and it's the physics and the actual science part of it. It would take it's actually realistic. So that part of it didn't really bother me. I think also I was just happy that this season's ending.
I would say hi, but my mom told me not to talk to strangers.
I did kind of geek. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of geek out of it, Drusilla, and I've actually watched a few videos of big content creators like Cactus HD, Imtashed. I actually watched their videos of it again when I got back, just to see it again and watch it just to see what happened. And I don't know, I did kind of geek out over it. I did.
When the shockwave was coming after it blew up, in my head what I was thinking was what's it called? You know that episode is Halo 3? I want to say it's 3 when the ship, big ship comes out and it throws and everyone's like there's like ghosts and the warhogs flying.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that was gonna happen. Like everybody would get thrown around in the tower.
All we got was like knocked just a little bit. I was like, oh man.
I was kind of hoping something like that would happen. Like everybody would fall down. But if you notice, the NPC, like the characters that are walking around, they're all like, oh my gosh, they're all looking at the wreckage. They're facing towards the wreckage, and they're all like got their hands over their mouth. They're all like aghast, And you can still see shrapnel falling from the sky. I think today you can still see it falling from the sky. So it's kind of cool. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see what happens Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
See if they bring it all together.
Yeah, because I did not like this season, but it's just too grindy. Too grindy. I think if it hadn't been so grindy, I wouldn't have minded it. But
so
grindy.
Bravo, Bungie, you did a good job. Okay, if you can excite Yogomi, you got something on your hands. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm nobody to them, but just know that I love your game and.
Prime Enzo, whoa, he says, so are you guys ready for Cyber 2077? Well,
wow.
Weird thing is,
so funny that you mentioned that.
Let's go right to the next article.
Look at
Microsoft. Microsoft has dropped its latest limited edition it says latest, but I'm pretty sure it also should say latest and last limited edition Xbox One X console and controller. Tying it into the upcoming launch of Cyberpunk 27, marking CD Projekt Red's latest role-playing endeavor, poised among the most ambitious title releasing this year. The Cyberpunk 2077 bundle brings its dystopian styling to the 4K flagship console. That couples with a limited edition controller featuring a similar Battlescar design bundled both alongside the console or sold separately. The Cyberpunk 2077 console channels it's when you read that word, it's
anarchic,
weird. Anarchic world of the upcoming Xbox One RPG with weather-beaten paneling and laser-etched detailing conveying an industrial design. LED lighting and corporate branding expresses an identity akin to hardware from the in-game world, wrapped with a metallic finish in cool gray and yellow tones. The underside visible when stood vertically also features glow-in-the-dark graffiti reading "No Future" and a samurai logo taken from the protagonist's leather jacket.
Yeah, I want that so bad.
It makes it cool. I mean, I was going to play it and I forgot to get it. I was going to get the sound. Have you heard the sound of when it turns on and off?
No. You have the controller, though. Can you show it again on stream?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was going to do that. I don't know. Where's that? Also, if you guys have seen my room before, right? Normally, there's a chair right here. It's gone. It's not there anymore.
Why is the chair not there?
We're going to put a futon right here.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice. I like it. Did
I
you
don't
misplace your controller? Are you not playing with it right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, that's a collector's edition.
True. That's true. I actually stopped playing with my Elite.
Oh, I found it. We're good.
There it is. There it is.
I'll just, you know what? The box is cool, but why? Right? So, oh man, this camera does it so much more justice than my last camera. Yeah. Oh my.
That's a cool console.
You can appreciate this, dude. Like,
controller. Yeah.
I don't know. You can kind of see the scratch if I angle it right, but there's that scratch right there, no future. But yeah.
That is cool. That is cool. So my birthday is in August. Just Santa, if you're listening.
Do you want me
birthdays
just to
too,
send
right?
this to
Doesn't Santa
you,
do birthdays? I think
or
Santa does birthdays. Santa, I've been good this year.
You want me to just send this to you? I mean, I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of serious at the same time.
Prime, your birthday's in August?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, of June. Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Well, we did. I'm listening.
I'm listening. Game Girl.
So it looks cool. I don't know why I didn't realize that was glow in the dark on the bottom of it.
Oh, really?
And I'm really sad that I haven't looked at that. I need to see that. I mean, I've seen that it's there, but I didn't see that it glows in the dark. So
nice.
So maybe not just kidding. They're sold out. From what I've heard, they're gone because there was only a limited amount of them.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that.
I heard they were like gone out of the market, but then people were finding them at like Best Buys. Like they were sitting at the store. Yeah.
Really?
They're like, I don't know why these are here, but all right. And then they'd buy like 2 or 3 of them, and then they go sell them.
Go sell them. That sucks.
I mean, that's how it works in the world.
That's how it works. Yeah.
I was just remember. Okay, I want to take a statement back. I said about 12 episodes ago. Okay, I'm not gonna buy 2 Xboxes and hope that they sell out and resell one of them. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. That was a joke. Okay. Now PlayStation. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. I don't know. I want to get the PlayStation, but like, I don't know. Man, here we go off subject already. Jeez. PlayStation's talking about not having that many exclusives. Like they're backwards compatible. Like we talked about that last week. Theirs isn't. Like they don't care. They're like 100 games maybe at launch, and then we'll get to 4,000 later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean,
so what do I have to play when it comes out?
Right. I mean, PlayStation, you remember, that's what you're known for. Exclusives. So
if your exclusives only have 2 of them that work on one console and only in a couple third parties, then what are you
And they aren't going backwards compatible or anything. They're like, nah.
Supposedly they're not going forwards either.
Yeah.
So, which is Xbox is doing forwards and backwards.
And
right?
backwards, yeah. So
you can buy these Xbox One games that are Series X games and play them on your One.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
And for some reason, I said serious, and Siri said hello. Sorry,
I
you know that feeling, right?
I didn't hear it, so
it's okay. Why though? So yeah, new console came out. That's cool. Oh, I want to get to that story too. Okay, so I want to talk about Warface Breakout. So we played it a bunch this week. Like, it was crazy. Some games you'll play, and you like have a hard time filling lobbies. No, dude, Warface, dude. It was like every single time we had people from the stream like, let's go, let's play. Did I buy people a couple copies? Maybe, whatever. I think I bought 2 copies for other people.
But what is it? Weren't you guys were all in the same party, but wasn't it putting people on the other team?
Yeah, so there's a lot of bugs in the game, right? And so certification for consoles is not nice. I don't know if you've ever heard about that process. To get like an update, you got to go through a certification process to get an update to be able to come through, and it takes sometimes a week. I think it's 10. Is it 10 days?
Oh, is that?
Pretty sure the number is 10 days for it to go through the certification process.
I see.
And that's like basically test to make sure that it doesn't just break the dang game as soon as it comes out.
Got it.
It's kind of like iOS's pattern. They're like, yeah, you can't put in test stuff because then you're gonna break everything, and we don't. We aspire to a higher quality, but. So there was an update that just came out the other day, yesterday, and it helped some of the things. There is some definitely problems. We're gonna have an update though here coming this next week. That's gonna make everything amazing. But right now, yeah, it's bad. So it was pulling us on different teams Friday, like all
because I would hear you
yesterday.
say like, "Oh,
now we're all on the same team."
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll tell you what, it makes it more fun when 2 people go to the other team and 3 people on the other team. And
because you're in the same
it's
party.
Like a whole nother level. Yeah. It got good.
That's funny.
Yeah, when they got put to the other team, yeah. And we wanted to wreck each other. I mean, it turned into that, right? It was like got aggressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that game's great. It's $20. Like it's not even expensive. It's Counter-Strike Go on console. And
I think I
love it.
I think I might try it out this week.
I mean, if you don't like Call of Duty, playing Call of Duty multiplayer over and over again, then you're not gonna like it.
I like first-person shooters. I don't dislike Call of Duty. I just don't play it very much.
It's like a medium between Siege and Call of Duty's multiplayer.
I see.
If
See,
that-
I like
So-
first person. I just don't play them enough. But I think I could. I was watching you guys play it a lot this week. I'm
Yeah, so Warface is a free-to-play game. Warface Breakout is a separate game that costs $20. So Warface is free-to-play. That's just like legit Call of Duty. That's all that is, like a Call of Duty clone. So Warface Breakout is a Counter-Strike Go clone. And yeah, they just had a content creator program come out. So I'm playing for that bad boy. I was like, sign me up. Also, I was looking at my numbers. You got me? For 30 days, my viewer average might be like 200 or or whatever.
Well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Something might be wrong there. I don't
See?
know, but I'll take it.
I'm glad you're. I know Josh was like DJ Flex. I'm glad you're back to streaming, man. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, dude.
I didn't stream like the last 2 days.
Good
though.
stuff.
All right, no, I just let that slip out. My bad, guys. Sorry.
That's good stuff.
Hey, everybody that's listening, if you guys didn't know, we're doing this live on Mixer,
Yes.
2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every
Yes.
Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Here we are. So wait, Yogomi, are you going to be here next week?
Possibly. I may be back in time, but I know that I'll be gone several days next week because of, family.
Okay, just let me know, because then if you're not going to be there, because if Bobo drops on us, then I'm going to have to find somebody.
Yeah. So
I'm just if last second Lupo would jump on no matter what. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'll know. I'll know maybe actually tonight or tomorrow for sure. So I'll
just let us know, man. You need to do what you need to do. We
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Another dope story I wanted to bring up. So you guys all know Minecraft Dungeons, right? Like, what? That's just a game. It's pretty cool, right? I mean, probably nobody's playing it wrong. What the heck? You come in to follow, sit there quiet, type that whole bad boy up on console just to get it deleted. Man, come on, dog. No. I was just kidding about Minecraft Dungeons. I love this game. Okay, so it says, this is from Windows Central. Sorry, I love reading the mod notes. Removed by DeeJayHerro. Banned by Yogomi.
Yeah, I mean,
It just boop. Like all the mods can see it. They're just like, oh, gone.
oh yeah, I forgot
Okay.
it shows that.
Yeah, so
It does
Windows
that now.
Central says this about it. They say, when we print, also, Windows Central has the highest Metacritic rating on this game.
Really?
Yes. And they say the reason why they did is because everybody else. Man, wait. Side story before we go into the rest of this, okay? So this is kind of cool. So, review process for this game, right? They gave it early access to reviewers. They gave them 2 days.
Really?
2 days.
That's not
to
long
review a
enough.
game. Josh, is the game fun in the first part of the playthrough, or is it more fun when things start getting crazy in your higher level?
Yeah. I downloaded. You haven't played it, Prime?
Yeah. You want to get to the end game. The end game is where the fun is at. When things are going wild, everything's blowing up. Like,
Yeah.
and
That's
so
not.
everybody's assuming, they're like, I think everybody put it so low because they beat it the first time and they're like, I got to write my review. I only have 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah, so Windows Central has the highest rating. And so I'm going to go right into this. It says, when we praised the game's compelling combat and awesome co-op features in our review, we knew Minecraft Dungeons had a chance to be a stellar success for Mojang Studios, who are properly expanding the Minecraft franchise for the very first time. Our predictions are ringing true, with the game now topping the sales charts for both Nintendo and Xbox, according to a games analyst on Twitter and their official store pages. On the Nintendo eShop, Minecraft Dungeons is showing as the best seller in both the US and UK regions and has officially topped the long-reigning champion of the Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is an incredible accomplishment for a fledgling franchise and is certainly impressive. To little surprise, the game is also performing admirably on the Xbox Store, being bolstered by the supreme value it's offered and its appearance in the Xbox Game Pass.
Game Pass. I mean, right there,
So it's one of the number one selling games on Xbox, and it's on Game Pass.
Yeah. And it's on Game Pass. That's what's really awesome. You have Game Pass, you have access to it. And it's not going to, it's never going to go away from Game Pass. It's Microsoft.
Man, it's a good game.
Yeah. We may have
Now-
to get together and go in on that again.
You're going to hate playing with me because I am high level. dude. Like we go through this, like we beat the boss like before you go to apocalypse mode. We beat the boss, the final boss. Like I'm not even kidding you, Yogomi. It was like he went through 2 phases in 5 seconds and died.
Oh, are you
It
serious?
was like dead. Can I shut up my mixer? That's up to you, bro.
Yeah.
Dang, Yogomi, just dropping hammers on everybody in the chat
I
today.
just don't have time for it, dude. I mean, I
Boom!
don't have time for it. I mean, wait, does this do this in your chat too? I meant to
think
just
so, but
do
I
it
don't
in
care.
mine.
If I know who they are, I'll unban them. But
Okay. Yeah,
But if I don't know who they are, I don't really care. So,
I don't ever have time for it. Actually, it's not just today.
hey, tell them.
Right,
Bros,
Prime? This
that's
is
true.
why. This is why I leave it on 18, Prime. This is why.
So we were normally this part we do our Game Pass review game of the week.
But we slacked. It's not our
Yeah,
fault. We
we-
were super busy this week.
I worked some really bad days. I got home on Monday at I think my punch out time was 11:15.
Yeah, you messaged me. You're like, I just got home. Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super late.
Yeah, and then Thursday and Friday I got home at 10:45. So did a stream. I think I streamed Thursday, but I didn't stream Friday. And Thursdays was a short stream because I was like, I don't got the energy for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't stream Friday or
That's
last
right.
night. Last night I was uploading a video, YouTube
Yeah.
video. But so what do you want to do, Alan Wake, or you want to do a different
Let's
game?
actually do Alan Wake because I actually
Okay.
want to play the game. I just didn't have time this week, but I have time.
Because there is
this
a
week.
game that I do want to play eventually.
Which one?
But Crackdown 3.
All right, let's play that next week. Let's do let's get Alan Wake in there,
Okay.
and then
Because
really,
people are like, Crackdown's terrible. I'm like, I just hear the multiplayer's terrible. I actually hear
Yeah.
the story's like pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
But
let's do that one next week, and then let's do Alan Wake. Let's fulfill our duty and do Alan Wake this week.
yes, sir. Just kidding. Play them both.
We could play them both. I mean, you know.
Alan Wake's story is 12 hours, and Crackdown 3's story is 14 hours.
Yikes.
15 hours, my bad, 15. So, hey, I got time this week. I don't got to work this week. I got this week off because I was supposed to be at E3. But
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
see,
at E3.
I'll be gone some of those days, so I can
Wow,
only
you
one.
got me. I get a chance to play with you all week, and then I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You have a good reason. That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the games that are coming out this week on Xbox on June 9th. These are the 3 that are on June 9th. You got Elder Scrolls Online Greymore expansion comes out. 1971 Project Helos and Jump King. I don't know what Jump King is. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the 10th, you have Isle of Spirits and Demon's Tier.
Yeah, Demon's Tier.
Tier.
Yeah.
Tier. Yeah. Dang it, the mainly Chip coming out of nowhere with that
I know.
block. Jeez.
I
He's
like
like-
that guy. I like how you think, Chip.
I ain't got no time for this. June 11th, we have Beyond Blue, Evans Remains, and Prison Architect Island Bound. And on the 12th, you have Warborn, Goosebumps Dead of the Night. And then this one, I've actually heard a lot about this game. Yogomi, have you played Project Warlock?
I have not.
So supposedly that game, there's a lot of things with Project Warlock, from what
Really?
I've heard.
Really?
So, do you remember Kurt Schilling,
Yeah.
the pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kurt Schilling is like owned that studio that made Project Warlock.
Really?
Yeah,
looking it
I
up
just learned this the other day. I was like, holy what? So I'm pretty positive that's the game, right? I'm double checking it now. Now you guys got me double checking.
Wow, it does look kind of cool. It's first person.
Yeah, look, Kurt Schilling video game. People are all typing this. 38. Oh no, wrong game. My
Oh.
bad. I just went the wrong way. I complete. Wait, sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. This is the Kingdom of Amular. That was the one I was
Oh.
thinking in my head.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I take it back. I'm a wrong person. Kingdoms of Amular is also a huge game. You guys need to check that one. So this one, I remember now. Okay, sorry.
got a
I get a
Doom
lot of
feel
news
to it.
all week in my head. So Project Warlock is the Doom 2 clone,
Oh, okay.
but you're a wizard in a Doom in this one.
I see.
Yeah, and it looks sick. So it's that 2D, 2D, 3D.
2D, 3D,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Like Hexen. Yes, that's exactly what I've seen people say about it, actually. And it looks cool, man. You're like freezing people, making them blow up, and yeah. So Project War looks cool. So it was the Kingdoms of Amular. That was the game Cursed Chilling funded, or the studio. 30. It's like 38 studio or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when it gets closer to that game coming back out. But there's a big old story behind that game. That's all we have for next week. These are games coming out. Sorry, I didn't say that. 5.
Yes.
5 assets. Are these releases or Game Pass releases? These are just Xbox releases.
Yeah.
I think we should have. Nope, I forgot the name of the game again. What's that game we talked about last week? I totally forgot it out. The one that's coming to Game Pass probably this week or next week. Cheesehead plays it. Oh my gosh, dude. I am gone. No Man's Sky. Thank
No
you.
Man's Sky. That's right. That's right. Yeah, No Man's Sky.
I'm on one. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Dude, this energy drink has got me feeling great. Just a little too fast that my brain can't. It's like skipping steps. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how it is. Sometimes you run so fast. You can run like a medium speed and you can go for a long distance and be fine. And you won't trip on stuff. But when you're sprinting, trying to be all cool, sometimes you just eat it. Okay. And I just keep eating it right now. I'm missing the steps. Anyways. So Patreon supporters this week, guys. We still have the same 5. We got Dean Master, I'm Nuts for Butts, R56 Cooper S11, Miss B, and Danny DN40. Is it 405? I wonder what numbers. I can't remember what 3 numbers he has at the end of his.
I forget.
Normally, when people join on the Patreon, it has. Is it 305? Okay.
There we go.
Dang, how did you guys catch that so fast?
Know.
How do you know that?
What
Is it at the
the-
top? Is that why? Because he's the Ember leader.
Yep.
Yep.
What is it?
Yep. He's the Ember leader.
I see.
He's the Ember leader on mine.
Oh, okay.
And it's Florida. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, when people subscribe to the Patreon, it has their actual name. And so I have to like figure out who they are, and it's kind of awkward. I'm like, hey, I'm like, what's? Oh, okay, that's who you are. Now you got me thinking too. There we go. So, Yogomi.
Yes.
Where can people find you, and what are you doing in just a little bit?
Okay, so you can find me on Mixer.com, which is where I'm at right now. Mixer.com/Yogomi, and in a little bit I'll be going live again with my second episode of Yogomi Show Me. We're going to be doing the 30 days of film challenge in one night. So it's going to be fun. We did, what was it? We did the superhero movie challenge the first time. That was a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing a 30 days of film challenge all in one show. And it's on mixer.com/Yogomi. You can follow me on Twitter, YogomiHQ. You can follow me on Instagram as Yogomi. And I also have a website, yogomi.com. Yeah, that's it.
Give you a shout out in the chat too.
I appreciate it.
Cool.
I thank you. DJ,
Even though
find you?
it's funny to shout out someone you're co-streaming with.
I know.
'Cause he's right down there, guys. See him down there? Yeah, this is awkward. Anyways, you guys just come to Mixer. That's what.
Mixer.
I'll tell you guys what. I'm on Twitter, but right now I'm really quiet because, like I said before, I don't know what to say. I retweeted I said my birthday's on there.
Yeah, I saw that.
If I see something cool about video games, I'll say that, but Black Lives Matter. I said it here, right? Probably more people look at me here than they do on Twitter. So, but yeah, you can follow me on Twitter if you want to, I guess. Go watch Yogomi tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And then we're going to go party with you later.
It's going to get wild. Okay, I don't know how wild, but I got some ideas, and I need to go get some stuff out of my shed. That tells you that things are going to get
He's
weird.
going to the shed to get this
There's some bags with stuff here. I don't know if you guys can guess what those are, but if you can't, that's okay. Because I got some friends coming to the stream.
Oh.
I wish that was a piñata right there. No, this one just says happy birthday. It's like those little
those
yeah,
those whatever that stuff is
they're
called.
like, it's just a circle.
Yeah.
And then we got some presents we're going to open. Got some more presents coming. Blair and Allie are going to come join me. Or Mama Hero and Baby Hero are going to come join me at the beginning of the show. and we open presents. We're gonna have Blair probably just open the presents. I'll probably move the camera and point it like down. We're gonna get chocolate cake wasted. I mean, yeah, we do have chocolate cake actually. So we have a poke hole cake too.
Yes.
Anyways, this is probably stuff we should talk about
during
after the show,
yes.
like the post show. But you guys, thank you so much for coming to the show today. Make sure you guys follow our socials. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Love your faces.
Bye, everybody.